The Lion King is known for its iconic imagery, from the majestic lions to the sweeping vistas of the African savanna. But one of the most unforgettable scenes from the movie is when Mufasa first presents his newborn son to the assembled animals. To celebrate the arrival of the new cub, the animals all come together in a great circle, and when the sun rises, it does so on a new lion, Simba. In this story, we get to see a similar type of presentation, but with a twist. The wise old baboon from before is now an elderly male lion with a thick, luxurious mane. He is clearly respected by the other lions and is even more revered by the other animals. It's him who will be responsible for guiding the new cub, just as Rafiki guided Simba all those years ago. When the lioness gives birth, the pride is there to witness the moment. The first thing they see is the tiny, barely moving form of the newest member of their pride. The lionesses in the pride are all sisters, and the male is their brother. They have been through many seasons together, hunting and surviving the droughts, and they've raised many cubs over the years. This time, it was the youngest of the lionesses who gave birth, and she looks to the elder male for help as she struggles to her feet. He is the one who will take the lead in raising the cub, teaching him the ways of the lion. The other lions help the mother to her feet and then gather around the new cub, nudging him gently with their snouts. The lioness who gave birth to him licks his face, and the other lionesses do the same. Even the males are gentle as they rub against the cub's tiny body. After a while, the elder lion parts the tall grasses and walks to a towering rock. The other lions follow him, along with the other animals who have gathered to pay their respects to the new cub. As the sun rises higher in the sky, the old lion climbs to the top of the rock. The light of the rising sun glistens off his thick, beautiful mane. From this high vantage point, he can see all of the animals in the savanna below him. And when he lets out a mighty roar, they all look up to see him. With the cub in his mouth, he raises his head toward the sun and lets out another roar, this one filled with power and pride. The other lions join him, and for a moment, the entire savanna is filled with the sound of their voices. The old lion then carefully places the cub on the rock beside him. He looks down at the tiny animal, his eyes full of wisdom and experience. This is the beginning of the cub's journey, and the old lion knows that he has a lot to teach him. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know what you think in the comments. The Lion King is more than just a childhood classic. It is an everlasting story. In the heart of the African savanna, under the golden sunrise, animals gather in harmony to witness the birth of a small lion. A wise elder lifts him high above a towering rock, honoring the beginning of a new era in the circle of life.
A lion hides in the dark, eyes filled with envy. From afar, he watches as a small lion is lifted high.
The small lion, Simba, grows up under the watchful eye of his father, Mufasa, the noble king. Mufasa teaches Simba about the delicate balance of life, the responsibilities of leadership, and the importance of respecting all creatures. But like many young ones, Simba is curious and bold. Despite his father's warnings, he ventures into a forbidden land with his close friend Nala. This area is filled with bones and danger, and they are nearly caught by a couple of savage beasts. Just when all hope seems lost, Simba and Nala are saved by a wise baboon. Later, his father shares a powerful lesson. True bravery isn't about seeking danger, but knowing when to stand tall and when to walk away. Meanwhile, a lion called Scar, consumed by jealousy over the love and adoration received by his brother, plots in secret. Scar convinces Simba that their father has arranged for a special treat, leading the young lion into a secluded area. However, upon arrival, Simba is greeted not by a tasty meal, but by a stampede of thundering hooves. Trapped in the middle of the chaos, Simba is saved by the arrival of his father, but in his own struggle to escape, Mufasa is pushed to his death by none other than his own brother. Overwhelmed with guilt and fear, Simba is told by his treacherous uncle to flee and never return. Heartbroken and afraid, Simba runs far across the desert until he collapses under the relentless sun. Exhausted and defeated, he is found by two carefree wanderers who take him off to live with them beyond the desert. Here, Simba learns to live a worry-free life, far from responsibility. He grows up in peace, but deep down, something still feels missing. One day, an old friend from his past finds him. She tells Simba that the land he left behind is dying under the weight of tyranny and fear. At first, he refuses to return. The guilt he carries still feels too heavy to bear. But after seeing the state of his homeland, he begins to consider the possibility of change. That's when a vision appears in the night sky, a voice from the past reminding him of who he truly is and that it is time to take his rightful place. Simba, now a grown lion, returns to the land he once called home. A fierce battle begins atop the very rock where Simba was once lifted. The truth is revealed, and it is discovered that Simba was never to blame for what happened to his father. The traitor is exposed, and the battle ends with justice being restored. Rain falls. Life returns to the land. Greenery rises once again. And soon, another small lion is born. The wise elder lifts him into the air as the animals gather below and the circle of life continues. This unforgettable tale has resonated with audiences of all ages since its release. The Lion King reminds us that even in the darkest of times, hope and courage can prevail. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Thank you for watching.